All right, just want to document the Ontario International Airport that's engaged in surveillance. These are hostile demons that are mad because I referenced the truth regarding the fact that demons have no business flying commercial planes because Ontario International Airport is gang stalking. Pay attention, they're flying higher than the fake sun. They're flying at a higher elevation than the fake sun. So this is the P.O.C. by the Ontario International Airport, flying at a higher elevation than the fake sun itself, that is aimed in position with the location of the same apartment where the fake sun is present at 9 in the morning. And with regard to timing, they are aware of the video that I just captured as I'm referencing demons like Alan D. Wapner as well, who was a demon and also in direct conflict with what is criminal conduct, is sitting on an Ontario City Council and is very aware of and engaged in and facilitating, enabling criminal conduct by mentally ill who are stalking in commercial planes. This is not fables or stories. This is speaking to the obsession of a demon-possessed population who are very mentally ill while they're stalking in helicopters under the fake sun. This is not ever at Alvarado Gardens today. Understand the intent of everything happening in the environment. Demons on canes, demons on walkers, all right? Demons in wearing bifocals, demons who are overweight, demons who can't even walk, but they're still gang stalking with the state. Helicopter plane activity, all the same. No less life-threatening than what LAPD is doing at Alvarado Gardens. What every other demon-possessed police department that is sitting on the record gang stalking, mutually exclusive to the maintenance of a stationary light source at Woodside Senior Apartments. And there's no coincidence while demons are aware that I reference them as a whole airport that's going to be shut down. Why? Because the city of Ontario, the state of California, is employing terrorists. They're getting paid money to engage in criminal activity while they do things such as, by the way, hiring remote workers who are actually handling the business of an airport, for example, while the demons on the grounds of the airport are organizing state surveillance, stalking me, engaging what is psychotic and literally delusional methods of retaliation. I'm gonna prosecute the entire airport. And now they're sounding sirens. You already know what the Ontario Fire Department is. You already know what the Ontario Police Department is. You also know what the demons of AMR, American Medical Response, are. Under the fake sun and engineered light, where the shadows are a means of monitoring me. The demons are walking by with simultaneity to what I'm doing. They're flying over in relevant position with regard to what I'm doing. Alan D. Wapner is fired. He's a corrupt president. He's also a corrupt city council member. And he's being documented as a domestic terrorist. You're talking about what is prosecution for federal group stalking and monitoring, and for facilitation of federal group stalking and monitoring. All right, this is the maintenance of a light source and engineered light. None of this is sunlight. This is the P.O.C. by the state, fully engaged in what is facilitating it while communicating, which is what you saw under what is at 9 or what? I am capturing a video right now that you're engaging in since you want to communicate. That's audible activity of the entity that's gang stalking while harassing. All right, the entity is maintaining the light source over this venue at 9:51 in the morning, the sunrise at 7 in the evening. You're looking at Impala off of the building where the airport is a means of crossing path. It's amplified in volume inside of the hotel because demons are hostile to exposing them. They are hostile to being exposed as the ignoble, demon-possessed, and psychotic stalkers that they are. This is all demonic. Look at all this light activity. While a demon is inside of this apartment telling me to get inside as though she has authority and she doesn't, she's literally going to a mental asylum. It's diabolical malice that's exhibited while you're looking at the manifesting in the shade. They're all gang stalking with the Ontario International Airport. The city of Ontario that's sounding sirens is gang stalking with the people. There is no natural explanation for what would be light that's manifesting in the shade. This is exposing a demon-possessed population. They are indeed gang stalking. Everybody in units 33 through 64 are going to federal prison. All right, and they are engaged in obsession that is demonstrated while at every means they're always trying to touch me. This is what you see, my shadow appearing here. The demons are obsessed with my genitalia. The demons are obsessed with every word that I utter. The demons are so disillusioned with, they engage in stalking in airplanes. That's how important I am to the demon possessed, to Alan D. Wapner, who has no business being interested in my genitalia. The same with that demon, that sex offender that practices witchcraft alike, Mike Lorenz of the Ontario Police Department. These demons, these corrupt government actors, including Paul Leon, all right, not different from Karen Bass, they're going to be removed from office and they're going to be publicly exposed. And this is speaking to what is a far-reaching criminal system in the state of California. Those who are corporately monitoring me throughout the state, obsessed with my genitalia while doing so, and enabling an entire population who is of the same condition, because it's revealing what Satan is doing for such a time as this in the world. I'm just exposing it in California. Okay, you saw this morning reflecting through the window. This is where the entity is stalking in planes, stalking in helicopter, and stalking using sirens. That's audible activity while they know every move that I make and everything that I'm doing. And so do these demons that have engineered light on their apartments. P.O.C. They're all engaged in federal stalking. It's currently 4:07 p.m. This is harassment while the people of the state tell me to go inside. That's obstruction of justice. And that's a psychopath. Okay, the same one engaged in the collateral schemes with this entity, engaging in things such as fake marriages, fake death certificates, exhibiting high level of malice, under no circumstances interested in my well-being and my safety, doing so while posing as a mother. That's a basis of federal prison. But this one in particular, because of the mental illness that's exhibited through the pattern of conduct and a high level of malice, is going to a mental asylum. It is currently 4:07 p.m. and this is not the product of the sun. It never went to Alvarado Gardens, contrary to what you saw in evidence. Objective evidence that is irreconcilable with the natural environment. And then you're understanding everything happening in this environment is deliberate and intentional, and they are knowingly engaging in it. Those are demons that are on Vine Avenue, keeping me under surveillance. They also all know when my panties are down and my genitalia is exposed. They're all monitoring, masturbating, touching each other, and touching themselves. They also like to touch children. They like to violate children, engaging in that same delusional pursuit of some sort of spiritual power, because they do not want to seek deliverance, which they desperately need from the Lord Jesus. That's why he's telling all their secrets, and they're going to be prosecuted. It is currently, again, 4:08 p.m. This is P.O.C.